Hi, I'm Angelina. Today I'm going to be leading a 30-minute upper body and core HIIT workout. It's going to be structured with a 5-minute warm-up, 20-minute HIIT portion divided into 2 rounds. Each round consisting of 4 exercises, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and then a 1-minute, 30-second rest in between. You're going to complete each round twice and then have a 5-minute cool down. There's no specific equipment needed for today. I just have my mat for floor work, water bottle to stay hydrated, and then I do have a chair, or you can use any sort of elevated surface, and it's optional for one of the exercises. So without further ado, let's get started. And I encourage you to play your own music because I'm unable to provide it, so get that going in the background and we'll start with stretching. So I'm going to cross your arm over the body. Stretching, we're going to stretch outside of our arm, pulling with the opposite arm towards your body. And switch. Again, really pulling in, keeping that one arm extended. Alright, and we're going to reach up, bending one arm, opposite hand, grab that elbow, reach behind the head. Keeping your chest open, really stretching your tricep, and switch, same thing, grab behind the head, all right, and we're going to lace our fingers behind our back, and we're going to push back, we're nice and out, trying to straighten those arms. Opening our chest and then lean forward, having those hands going above your head, trying to relax your shoulders. All right, and we're going to start by just opening up, swinging our arms in and out. All right, feeling our shoulders starting to get a little looser. And let's have our feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, hands on the hips. So we're going around, opening up our lower back, stretching our core a little bit. So that ending those hips back when you're going forward, and bringing it all the way around. And switch direction. Having that balance on your ankles. And let's start to get our heart rate up. So let's get into some high knees. So driving the opposite knee and arm on our toes. Quick feet, keeping your chest up. Remember to pump those arms. And let's get into some jumping jacks. So we're out, in, quick feet on our toes. Modification, we're stepping. Want to try and get our heart rates up. Starting to breathe a little bit more. And let's get into some butt kicks. So driving that feet towards your glutes. Again, keeping your chest up. Still pumping those arms. Focusing on breathing in your nose, out your mouth. Quick feet. And let's get into stand position. Having one leg forward, other leg back, hands up. We're just going to start punching. It's not going to feel like you're doing that much, but we're just opening up those muscles before we're going to use them. Nice and quick and sharp, in and out. And switch. Extending that arm. We're not locking that elbow. We're just shooting it out and bringing it back in. All right, and let's stand in a T pose and do some little circles here. Nice and little. Switch direction, going forward. And go back again. Keeping those arms nice and straight. Making as many little circles as you can. All right, and let's get into a jog. So I'll continue jogging and I'm gonna explain. So for round 1, we have more of our upper body stuff. So we're gonna do push up and then we're gonna rotate at the top. So we're here, you're gonna go down to a push up, rotate, bring that arm up, push up, and switch. Modification, take away that push up, or if you want, just doing that push up, and if you need to, come to your knees. Next we have our bear crawl. I'm just gonna use my mat for guidance. So we're on our hands and our feet, keeping that nice flat back. We're just gonna crawl forward and then crawl back. We're gonna do that back and forth, and then we have our elevated feet caterpillar walkout push-up. So our feet going up on here, we're going out, push up, try and walk back in and out. Modification, you don't need to elevate your feet, you can just do it from the ground. If you need to, take out that push-up. We're walking in and out. And then we have our favorite burpees. So we're up, down to the floor, back up, explosive modification, stepping and taking away that push-up. And then we'll have our 1 minute 30 rest, and then we'll go on to round 2. So we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're here, push up, twist, reach up. Other side. Really focusing on our form. Nice control, keeping that core engaged, finding that balance. Keep pushing. We're not letting our lower back sag. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. 30-second rest here, and then we'll go into our bear crawl. I'm gonna go to one side of my mat. Catching that breath quickly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're here, keeping that back nice and flat, crawling, and going right back. Going forward. Just on our toes and our hands, like a bear. Go forward. Back. Try to stay as level as you can. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Quick 30-second break here. And then we have those elevated caterpillar walkout push-ups. Again, if you don't feel comfortable, totally okay. But if you want to push yourself, you can elevate your feet. If not, we're just right from the ground. I'm going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So walk out, push up, getting as close as I can, walking right back out. Keeping that core tight, making sure when we're here, we're not sagging our hips, keeping that core nice and tight. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick rest here. And then we have our burpees, and then we'll have our 1 minute 30-second rest. Feeling our heart rate elevated. In the nose, out the mouth. And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're up, coming down if you can, explosive on the way up. Modification, we're just stepping out, Still trying to get that jump in. Really focus on being explosive. Keep the movement as fluid as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Great job. Grab some water. Focusing on breathing in our nose, out our mouth. Really keeping your chest open. We don't want to hunch over and get a cramp. So pace around if you'd like. Take a little sitting break. So for round 2, we have more core focus exercises. So for first, we have Russian twists. So we're here, having those feet elevated. I like to cross them, reaching for each side of your mat, twisting. And then we have alternating single leg tap at the top. So we're laying down, keep that leg straight, reaching up for the opposite leg. Reaching the toes. And then here I'm going to incorporate my water bottle just for guidance. So I'm putting it here. I'm going to sit, have my hands by my hips, legs out straight. I'm going to lift them up and over my water bottle for guidance. And then full sit-ups. So we're here, hands across my chest, reach the elbows over my knees. You need to, it helps to put your feet under like your bed or a cushion or something, but try and do it without, and then we'll have our 1 minute, 30-second rest. So in about 10 seconds, we're gonna start with those Russian twists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So feet up, nice and quick, twisting each side. Try and keep those feet off the ground. If you need to modification, just set those feet down. Keeping your core nice and tight, squeezing those muscles, trying to push your belly button into your spine. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick rest, and then we're gonna go into those alternating straight leg taps. Laying down on your mat. And we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're reaching up for that toe. If you can't touch your toe, you're at least touching that shin. Try to touch that toe. Really letting your core muscles bring you up from the ground. Nice and controlled on the way down. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. So next we have the up and over the water bottle. Catching your breath quickly. And we're going to start in about 10 seconds. Take this in right now, and we're going to go high intensity in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're here, up, over, nice and quick. Trying not to have those feet slam to the ground. We want to try and keep it nice and graceful. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. And then we'll have those full sit-ups. And then we'll have a 1 minute, 30-second break. Laying down, preparing your body for what we're about to do. You can either put your hands by your ears. I like to cross my hands, goes on out the shoulder, across my chest. And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're here, reaching those elbows over the knees. Try and keep those feet on the ground. All the way up. Really curling in at the top. Control on the way down. Again, if you need to, putting your feet under something or asking someone to hold them for you. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Grab a drink. So we're halfway done. So we did the 2 rounds, and now we're just gonna repeat them all the way back through again, and then we'll have our 5-minute cool down. So again, trying to keep our chest open. Even if you're sitting down, make sure, put your hands on your head or something, so that you make sure that we're keeping our chest open. We wanna allow that oxygen to get into our bodies. It's really good to do these HITT workouts when you're going really, really hard for a short amount of time. Having your body have that little bit of rest, it's really good for your health and for fat burning as well. So I'm going to start swinging. So for round 1, again, that was more of our upper body stuff. So we have our push-up. And rotate at the top, each side. And then we have our bear crawl. So we're here, moving forward and back on our mat. And then we have the caterpillar, elevating your feet. If you want to challenge yourself, walk out, push up, walking back in. And then we have those burpees. So we're up, all the way down to the ground, and explosive on the way up. So again, taking in this break that we have here, and we'll get started soon. Breathing in the nose, out the mouth. Feeling that heartbeat in your chest. Starting to relax and prepare our bodies for the next intense movements that we're going to be doing. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here, push up, lift that arm up, nice and controlled. Again, modification, take out the push-up or just doing the push-up and going down to your knees if you need to. Keeping that core nice and tight. We're not TPing, we're not letting our hips side. Stay nice and flat like a table. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick rest here. And then we have that bear crawl. And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're here on our toes and our hands, crawling forward and crawling backward. Imagining there's like a laser beam right above your back and you don't want to stick up. You want to stay nice and flat underneath it. Nice and controlled here. Really squeezing those muscles in your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next we have those caterpillars. If you want to challenge yourself, go for that elevated one. If you don't feel comfortable, that's okay. At least try it for one. And we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So reach out, push up, back in, going back out. Again, if you need to, doing it from the ground, same thing. But this is our last one for this, so try and push yourself. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick 30-second break here. And then we have those burpees, and we'll be done with the upper body for today. Breathe in right now. Starting to feel a little bit of sweat trickle down. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting that jump. Feel like giving it your all, pushing yourself. Focusing on your goals, whatever that may be. Keep pushing. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Grabbing that drink of water. Again, keeping that chest up. Walking around if you need. In the nose, out the mouth. Definitely feeling my arm muscles burning, but that's good. That means we're working them. So again, we're gonna have round 2, and then we'll be done and have our cool down. So just a reminder, for round 2, we have those Russian twists, crossing the legs, lift them up, reaching to each side of your mat, nice and quick. Then we have our alternating single leg tap at the top. So we're here, laying down, reaching for that toe, and then up and over the water bottle. So we're here, up, over, modification. You can just hold a 6-inch hold here with your legs out straight, feet just above the ground. And then we have our full sit-ups. So we're here. All right, and we are gonna start 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're twisting, reaching for the sides of your mat. Nice and quick here. Trying to keep those feet off the ground. Keeping that core nice and tight. Keeping our chest up. We're not curling forward too much. So keeping our core tight and our chest open. Really having that dynamic tension. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. And we have those alternating single leg taps. So laying down. Briefly relaxing. And we're going to push those muscles really hard again. And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So reaching up, keeping that leg nice and straight. When one leg's up, we don't want to bring the other one up. We want to keep them separate. One at a time. Keep pushing. Nice and powerful. Yet controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. So we have up and over the water bottle. So getting that set up. And again, if you prefer to, you can do a 6-inch hold, but try and do this if you can. And it doesn't have to be a water bottle, it can be anything, just for guidance. And we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're here. Nice and quick, keeping those feet together. Those legs nice and straight. Hands by the hip. Keeping that chest up, that core tight. Really working our lower abs here. Again, we're not slamming our feet to the ground. Keeping it nice and soft. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Quick break here, and then we'll have our full sit-ups and then our cool down. So keep pushing, we're almost there. Get yourself situated, lay down. We're gonna give it our all in this last one. Everything you got in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're up, making sure we're coming all the way up, not just halfway. Try and get as many reps in as you can. You got it. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Great job. Taking this in. You deserve it. Way to finish strong. Grabbing that drink of water. And when you feel comfortable, we'll start getting into that cool down. If you need to sit down, that's totally okay. So I'm just gonna start with reaching that arm across the body, pulling that in. Focusing on that breathing. Definitely got our heart rates up today, and that's awesome. And switch. Just relaxing here. And reach up behind. Really stretching your shoulder, your tricep, the side of your body. And switch. All right, shake it out a little. I'm going to stretch those wrists because we had a lot of bearing weight on them today. So we're going to have that arm out straight, grabbing the tops of your fingers, stretching it back, really feeling that all throughout your forearm. And the other direction, so now we're pulling the top of our hand down, keeping that arm still straight. And switch. Same thing, bring those fingers back. Now pointing down. All right, let's make it to the mat. Into a quick downward dog. So we're gonna go up, shifting those hips up to the sky, trying to push that chest in. Really pushing through your hands, looking at your top of your thighs. And let's come into seal. As Pulling those feet relaxed, hips come to the ground, and chest up. And from here, let's go back. And we're gonna have one arm going through and pushing down towards the ground. Really stretching those shoulders. And switch. All right, and let's make it to our butterfly. So feet are coming together, chest up, and let's just roll our neck. Having a lot of strain on it. And I know these are very stressful times with everything going remote now. I know it's definitely hard on myself too, but these workouts, and I know the fitness center's closed, but you can still do it in your room and look at any of my previous videos and just really take care of yourselves. And thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for next week.